everyone, this is Remen. I had an idea to talk about something that is really bothering me right now, and it's the fact that I put way too much pressure on myself. And yeah, and I believe that this is something that everybody is going to kind of benefit from listening to me talk about my, I don't know, problems.
Everyone is human and everyone has emotions too.
So over the last few months, I've realized, actually, this is not even over the last few months. I kind of realized it over the span of the last few years, especially in my, from like 2017 to now. So I'm talking about 3 years in a row that I constantly put pressure on myself. And I've been wondering why I do that. And it's something that, it's worrying for me because I really set unrealistic goals for myself, to say the least. I would say, okay, in the span of the next 7 days, I want to create, I don't know, a helicopter. That's the kind of person I am. So I've actually noticed that I do that a lot to myself, and I don't really know. Like, it's really stressful because I put, like, the more pressure I put on myself, although yes, it's good to some extent. Like it does help because it makes me, even though I can't reach exactly where I want to reach, I get really close. And although for me it's kind of like, yeah, it's good, it's a good feeling because I'm like, yeah, I actually got somewhere. But it's also a bad feeling because I also feel as if I can't really reach the goals that I set for myself in my life. And it's very annoying, to say the least. And I'm constantly on the go. Like, I'm constantly trying to get something done. I'm constantly like trying to ensure that I don't know, I'm just constantly moving, and I do not rest. I actually do not rest. One of the things that I've been saying to myself a lot lately, which is I say it very casually, and I always say to myself, of course it will be done with a few sleepless nights. And yeah, I mean, I've kind of over time seen the value of sleepless nights, because for me, when I'm up at 3 a.m., my brain works the best and I can do whatever I want to do. I can actually walk on water at like 2-3 a.m. for some reason, and it's a very special time for me. The way I rationalize that is by thinking that, okay, at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., my brain kind of feels like it's supposed to be asleep. And when you're asleep, your mind is constantly just going and going and going. And it's just, that's why we dream, I guess. So at 3 a.m. for me, my mind is in kind of dream mode. So it's a good time for me to actually dream up things. And like, if I want to create a logo, or if I want to, I don't know, if I want to just make music. I don't really make music, but I'm pretty sure if I try to make music at 2 or 3 a.m., something good will come out of it. So yeah, it's just one of those things for me where I've just realized that I can do so much, and it now makes me constantly do things. Makes me constantly on the go. I never rest. Yesterday was the first time in at least 2 months that I've rested, and I literally did not know how to. By the end of it all, by the time I reached the point where all this pressure and constant movement and constant thinking and constant creating and constant innovating and constant everything, by the time I reach where it's going to take me to, I would understand, I would recognize it. So that is how I make myself feel better for not ever resting. But I know, like, it's not good to not rest, because it will really take a toll on your like physical health, emotional health, and mental health. And I know that for sure, which is why I'm still trying to learn the things that I used to do to make myself relax. I just feel like there is definitely somewhere that all of this is taking me to. I don't know where, and it's scary and it's stressful, and it's almost like pressure that I don't put upon myself. It's just pressure that it just comes. Like, I'm just constantly being pushed somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to be at some point in time, but I'm just trusting the process. Like they say, trust the process, and things might not make sense now, but eventually they will. And that is something that I'm keeping close to my heart. That's a statement that I'm keeping close to my heart. I don't know when or where or how, but at some point everything will make sense. So yeah, I hope this video kind of makes sense to everybody. I think I just needed to rant, and I needed to just talk about everything that I just needed to talk. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit emotionsblog.com or sarahme.com. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.